name's Miss M. I'm here at Otterville with RCTV.
Hello.
Just want to throw out a huge thank you to these guys because we wouldn't be here without you. Stick with us. We've got a lot of cool stuff today. We've been talking to lots of great people. There's lots of wild races going on. Check it out. Miss M, pleasure to meet you.
Hey, I'm Ryler Russell.
Nice to meet you, Ryler Russell. I see or have heard that you are a winner today thus far. Is that correct?
Yes, at this point in time, I am sitting TQ in Nitro Truggy. We're sitting pretty good in the A main for Nitro Buggy too. I'm actually the points leader here in Nitro Truggy for the point series he's got going on. But
so what haven't you won? Sorry, what's that sound like?
Yeah, it's the mains. We're actually just waiting it out right now. I think this is race 7 or 8, and we're not until 11 and 14. So we got a little bit of waiting to do, but I'm sure it'll be worth it in the end.
Takes him on the inside around the sprinkler. And oh, Kyle just gets by him just before the back corner. White Truggy and the yellow and orange Truggy is your 1 and 2. Let them through. Official time has expired and the battle for number 3 is so close between the two as they race for the finish. Oh, that was close.
So John, is there anybody or anything that has helped bring this entire dream to a reality for you today?
Skycraft Hobbies would be the #1 support this year. Kids class has been growing. We're seeing at least a minimum of 10 now, sometimes 14.
That's
it's nice
awesome.
that they're all, very young in size, so they all fit on the driver's stand. But yeah, and they're really picking up the hobby.
What would you say your youngest child, your kids class driver would be?
Probably 4.
4?
4 or 5. Somewhere's in there.
That's amazing.
It is. Yeah, I've seen as young as 4 on the driver's stand. Well, right now we have a beginner. You call it beginners as well. Probably, I'm guessing 40 beginners. Kid at heart. So as young as 4 up to 40, 50. Some guys get into it really late and they love it, but you got to start somewhere at the bottom, and great place to start with the kids. The kids get to enjoy beating the adults, which is fun.
Did you start with your dad? Did you just say, hey Dad, I want to try this? What happened?
We were watching a video on the internet of the cars, and I saw a mini car that I really liked. And for my sister's birthday, we both got a car.
What? Seems like you lucked out on your sister's birthday.
Yeah.
So, question for you, how old are you?
I'm 11 and I'm turning 12 in November. Hi. You should try this because it's really fun.
And it makes you feel good?
It makes you feel really good because it's just knowing that you can race one day like the people in A main. It's really fun.
We're going to be keeping an eye out for you, and you best know we're rooting for you, okay? So just have fun no matter what, but I'm sure you're going to do great.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Spent some money, got some cars, and then this whole world just opened up. And then discovered that there was even racing. Like, we didn't even know.
How long have you guys been doing it then? Because I love the father-daughter duo.
Going on about 3 years. Yeah.
So you must have started pretty young, eh?
Yeah.
What would you maybe tell people your age that don't know anything about this and, you know, maybe they see it and they're like, that's kind of cool, but I'm a little nervous. What would you maybe tell them to get them to try it out?
What I say is maybe try doing what you would like. If you like this, then you should try it. Follow your dreams. That's basically what I'm trying to say.
Can I get a high five for that? I love that. This is your big beast.
So if we
I mean, does it have an age?
No.
No, not even like, you know,
But I'm thinking of naming it.
Ooh, do you have any ideas so far?
So far I'm thinking of fire, blue lights, or dark rider.
Ooh. I like that last one. Seems like it's got a bit of like a sneaky kind of undertone competitiveness about it.
Christmas, we bought some from Toys R Us. And
okay.
we ruined them the first day. But these are tanks, they last. And when you're racing, when you're bashing, playing in the backyard, you break things. But when it's
structured,
more structured, you don't seem to break as much. You start learning how to actually race.
That's fair.
But one thing I will say is never be scared about this, because we kind of were. And everybody, even all the pros and the sponsored guys, everybody's been nothing but great, and they love seeing new people on the track. And yeah, everybody's passing me, and I'm just another obstacle that everybody's got to get around.
But still, they're still encouraging you to get better. I really see that too. Since
like
I've been here.
everybody wants the hobby to grow. So, and that's pretty cool.
Douglas and Jim, one of the most incredible duos that we have seen all day. Douglas is a record-breaking 10 years old, right?
Yes.
And he's been racing since you're how old?
5 years old.
5 years old. Can you guys believe that? And Dad here, am I right in that you are the driver and you are the mechanic genius behind all of this?
I wouldn't claim that, but I do the pitting, yes.
Yes?
Yes, and he does the driving.
So when you're racing, do you say like, hey Dad, this isn't working, and then he just goes away and fixes it?
Well, I tell him what's wrong with the vehicle and what's wrong with it, and he usually tells me what we can do, and I say yes or no.
Is there anything that you would like to tell people that might be interested in, or you know, maybe around your age that maybe don't know much about it? What maybe something they should think about?
Slow is fast, and fast is slow. When you're slow, technically when you roll the jumps and you get used to it, and you're actually being fast. And when you're trying to rush and try to make all of it and you're making mistakes, you're being slow.
Today, how have you been doing on all your races?
Got TQ in short course.
Come on, hold it up, very proud, come on. Woo!
Grade scale, I broke the spur gear because the bearing went. In the second round, I came back and I'm 3rd overall now. Behind Abby and Sam Langer.
And how do you feel about running so many classes each time?
Sometimes it gets stressful, so I take a class out so it's less. But other than that, I like it.
What's your favorite class?
Probably 8-scale buggy, which is that one over there.
Do you like the kind of pressure you're putting on everybody else by seeming so cool and collected?
Sort of.
Sort of. Good, don't lose that. Thank you guys so much for talking with us today, and good luck in the rest of, well, in all your mains, and honestly, keep up the great work. I love seeing the promise that you clearly have in this solid future and career.
Thank you.
Good luck. Dad? Thank you.
Sam Langer in the 1, Abby in the 2. 3 minutes left, drivers, 3 minutes. Sam Langer really saving it all for the end. 2 minutes to go. Let's see what happens. It looks like he's going to start picking them off one by one. And your leader going over the triple. said Douglas getting by Daniel. I didn't even see that one, but Douglas is now in your number 2.
How's your race been going?
Not bad, not bad. Like 7 hours working pretty good.
Lots of times the fathers are the ones that start racing, and then they get the kids involved. They kind of hand off the torch or the radio, if you want to call it that. My dad still races. My dad's in the 70s, so we do it as a family thing as well. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
Is he here today?
He is here today, yep, yep.
Well, he actually got me into it. Yeah, he raced for quite a while. He's been racing since he was 17.
And then finally it was just like, come on, Dad, come on.
Yeah, he needs a pit guy.
Now, when you guys are in the stands, so you guys race side by side? So, you know, get a little bit of aggressive, kind of pushing back and forth?
No, we like different perspectives of the track. So I tend to be as close to the middle of the driver's stand as I can, and he's normally down towards one of the ends. So
now, Mr. Senior, I hear there might be an awful lot of smack talk, if you will, between this father-son competition kind of duo here. Do you have anything to add to that?
Sometimes there is, yeah.
But when you get home, the smack talk is real?
all the way home. All the way home.
Coming from a father whose son got him into it, anything that you maybe want to tell people?
Well, it's a really good hobby for kids to get into. You know, it keeps them busy and it gives them that competitive edge there, where they can compete, but they can also accept losing, because you don't always win, right?
Tell us a bit about what you've built here. Like, this is huge. Everybody at home, like, you've seen lots of clips, but look at how massive this track is.
It's a good sized track. I still don't call it a big track, but a lot of people do. It's certainly expanded over the last 3-4 years. The surface itself has really improved. I've been bringing in more clay to help hold the surface together, because the events have been getting bigger.
My name's Emma, Miss M rather, around these parts.
Abby, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Abby. I hear the word on the streets here is that you seem to be a force to be reckoned with. And now when I say that, let me just reiterate in that there's a 10-year-old over here who said, you know, you're on his chopping block. There's a 19-year-old over there who said you're on his chopping block. They're coming for you. What are you going to do about it?
I guess I have a pretty big target on my back. That's what it looks like today.
To say the very least, these guys are gunning for you.
I know. I got to keep them off of me. I don't know.
How's your day been going so far?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Besides, you know, the 19-year-old stealing the TQ trophy from me. I'll live. People make fun of me because I love Tamiya. But it's not a Tamiya. It's actually an X-ray. It just looks like a Tamiya because it's got all the pretty blue bits on it and a lot of Tamiya stickers. But yeah, this is an XB8 2015. And that's OS B2101 Thai Testament Edition motor, but it works well together. Yeah, and it's by far my favorite class in all RC.
But how many, just like out of curiosity, how many rigs do you have, just like as a whole?
At any given time, I'm probably racing five cars that are, like 6 cars that are maybe ready to race, 6 or 7 cars that are ready to race.
What's your best time today?
Best time today was, lap time wise, was a 26.6 in my e-buggy, which is also
Get out, that's awesome.
an X-ray that wants to be a Tamiya.
my favorite thing. Can you look straight into this camera, you guys right there,
Yes.
and tell them what maybe will encourage you to get into it, what might encourage new people to get into it, tips, tricks,
I mean, I'll tell you one thing. Once you get one, you'll be hooked for life because these things are super addictive, super fun, lots of great people that do them. So if you like cars or if you have any kind of competitive bone in your body, you're gonna love racing because it's the best thing out there.
It's probably just hanging out and having a really good time at all these races. You know? That's what we do it for.
John has an amazing passion for the hobby. He does such a fantastic job on the track, works all week to make sure it's great for us racers, and he just wants to get on the track and race with us. So if I can jump on the microphone for him and help him out for a couple races during the day, it's no problem at all. So it's just great to have him out.
Blakely now looking for the number 2 position over the hip. Kyle rolls it over, stuck by the sprinkler. Battle for second place is not decided going through the pool. John Blakely beating Kyle Lewis. As he comes to the big air triple, perfect jump by Blakely. Kyle cuts out of the inside. Kyle puts it on 2 wheels. Come on, Marshall. Oh boy, he rolls it back over by himself. And look out, John Blakely going to come home with that number 2 position. Kyle Lewis in a very strong third, waiting for Alex to finish up, and that is it.
Ever-changing track. I like to keep it exciting for the racers. I know I've had some great layouts that they didn't want me to change, but I don't know. I feel if I get bored, I want to change it. So little tweaks here and there just to keep things exciting. Sometimes I make awesome features, sometimes not so great, but I learn.
It's a learning process, right? That's part of having all of this at your luxury, right? Anything that you would like to tell all these great people at home before we go?
Thanks for watching, and thanks for coming out to Otterville Raceway. And thank you to the RCTV crew as well for coming out to Otterville Raceway.
Thanks for having us.
It's cool, it's a pleasure. It's kind of a passion. I never thought I would ever get it this far, and I'm thanking everybody for the drive because everyone's driving me to do it.
For sure. Well, thank you so much, and honestly, keep it up. You're one of a kind. Don't ever stop.
All right, thanks.
I cannot wait to see you guys all again because I did this last time. Toot toot.